Tonight on Assignment San Diego. They're high-tech, they're high-speed, and they raced at Del Mar today.
When you're out and you're beating the best anybody else can put out, and the enthusiasm, it just runs through the place.
Tonight, we'll travel to North County to see how these land rockets are made. On Assignment San Diego.
Good evening, I'm Hal Clements.
And I'm Susan Peters. Welcome to this month's edition of Assignment San Diego.
Now, earlier today at Del Mar, San Diego's only major motorsports event took place, the 6th running of the Grand Prix of San Diego.
Since its beginning in 1987, this race has been the last event of the racing season, featuring internationally acclaimed drivers and some of the most exotic performance machines in the world.
And Nissan, who has won the Manufacturers' Championship 3 years running, builds their race cars right here in San Diego.
This is the Oakland Raiders of racing.
These really are the bad boys of high-speed racing. These exotic performance machines hold the track like glue while blasting along at over 200 miles an hour. They're the GTP class of IMSA, the International Motorsports Association, an organization recognized worldwide as the top professional road racing series, awarding millions of dollars a year in prize money. And Nissan's factory-sponsored racing company with 3 consecutive manufacturers' championships is king of the hill.
We came in and put emphasis on the manufacturer's trophy, and this is what we were striving for, to show that we as a company were top dog in this business.
Created as the hub of Nissan Corporation's racing effort, Nissan Performance Technology Incorporated is a high-tech, computer-driven manufacturing complex located in San Diego's North County. Behind these walls, cutting-edge racing technology is used to create some of the most exotic cars in the world.
In the beginning, the primary reason that we went into this and that they started with GTP Racing was to show people that the company had the technology, the ability to stand out and run with the best in the world and win.
NPTI's driving force is Kaz Kastner, a man who's devoted his life to making things with wheels go faster. Kaz learned his trade with the racing team of British sports car company Triumph, winning numerous titles and championships before accepting the challenge with Nissan.
I came on with the company in 1986 to draw the team together and also to get Nissan Corporate to understand what the team was, how it worked, what it needed. The backing, the commitment, the long-term commitment, not just hour by hour or next month or 6 months from now, but the fact that 2 years from now you're still going to be doing this.
And with a multi-million-dollar commitment from the home office, Kaz took Nissan's racing program from the back of the pack to an unprecedented number of checkered flags. Their muscle machines have dominated races all around the circuit and set the pace for the competition.
I won the Drivers' Championship 4 years in a row, and then we won the Manufacturers' Championship 3 years in a row. And really, that's unheard of. It's a streak that doesn't normally happen.
Well, of course, the goals have always been championships. That's been my goal, to win races first and win championships second.
Kaz has been a really great guiding light for this company. He has a tremendous expertise in the business of motor racing. He's been a race driver and a good one in the dark past. He's really good at running racing teams. He's been doing it a long time, and I find Kaz to have been a really major plus to this company.
What I have here is one of the communication cards that go into our new version of the engine control system.
The IMSA racing circuit is a technological battlefield, and if Kaz's team is to continue winning wars, the cars have to be space-age fast. To do this, aerospace technology has been applied to their design. In fact, NPTI is such a high-tech production facility that the competition calls them NASA West.
What we're doing is we're flying rockets and airplanes on the highway. Only what we're trying to, rather than making them go up, we're trying to slam them down on the road. road just as hard as you can do it. Downforce is the name of the game.
These cars that we race produce a lot of downforce. That is to say, as they go faster and faster, they push themselves for aerodynamic reasons, harder and harder into the ground. These cars that we race are capable of making 10,000 pounds of vertical downforce at 200 miles an hour.
And it's downforce, a concept derived from the aerospace industry and applied directly to these wheeled rockets at NPTI, that allows them to hit triple-digit speeds while cornering as if they're on rails.
At this point, with the state of the aerospace industry, the availability of the talents at the kind of skill levels necessary to implement some of these new design techniques and materials is something that's just starting to happen.
This is a 3D model. This allows us 3D orientation. We can go in and check fit, any type of change we want to do to it. We can actually go in 3D and make the change and know that it's going to fit right away before we even put it on the car.
The application of space-age computer techniques has also allowed designers to speed up the process of getting parts from conception to car.
We use the computer to check the interaction between different systems. The computer allows us to expedite this process much more quickly than could ever be done with a pencil or paper.
We can go ahead and make a part, take it out to the shop, create it out of foam, make a foam plug, take it right over to the car, drop it in the car, and check it right then and there.
While modern technology speeds up the design of these fighter aircraft on wheels, the actual assembly takes a little longer. Compared to current production vehicle assembly lines, which pump out cars in a matter of minutes, the craftsmen at NPTI take 8 to 9 months to complete a racing vehicle. Each component is carefully handcrafted and fitted, because at 200 miles an hour, things can go bad very quickly.
We work very hard here at trying to make as safe a car as we can provide our driver with. You never know for sure if you can survive a 200 mile an hour collision. You don't know how you're going to hit, you don't know what you're going to hit and when.
And the design was put to the test with dramatic and almost miraculous results on April 26th of this year. In one race, both NPTI cars entered were destroyed due to tire failures in 2 separate incidents, and both drivers walked away. Crashes put Nissan behind this year. NPTI did not drop out of the race for technological dominance. Kaz's racing machine is gearing up to enter the next generation of racing, the P35 car, a carbon fiber composite aluminum honeycomb 12-cylinder land rocket.
In the competitive environment of racing, everybody is doing this to stay ahead. We like to think that because of the way in which we've done it and the materials that we've selected and the aerodynamics that we've done and the knowledge of the race team that we're using, that yes, we're on the leading edge of that technology.
When you're out and you're beating the best anybody else can put out, and the enthusiasm, it just runs through the places. Absolutely, it's like just 220 volts and run on 110 ball. Boy, I mean, everything runs hot. It's just terrific.
The P35 car will debut at Florida's 24-hour endurance race at Daytona Beach this January.
And if you're interested, the price tag on the cars built by NPTI is a hefty $650,000 each.
Stiff.